looking real neato. I be getting bitches with my blue tuxedo. Bonito, like a giraffe in a Speedo. What's up, Sonny? K-Pasta Mijo. Chillin' with Rihanna out in Puerto Rico. She ate my coconut cause she thought it was a Zico.
Yeah, neato. I beat up the block like Steven Seagal. Pour a phone to Pellegrino, driving backwards through Reno. Corn inside of Doritos. Go ahead, shoot the free throw. I pull up at the casino, Candy Cheeto, Steamboat, Desert Eagle, Flash the Buick Regal. I pull up on you people, buttercream Beetle.
Neato, neato, neat, neat, neato, 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 neat, neat, neato. We're neato, we're neato. Look, mom, we're neato. Look, kids, we're neato.
We're really neato.
Neato, burrito, hold the chorizo. Snitches get stitches, shout out to Lilo. Fuck cocaine, my cock's like a kilo. And you know I be stacking more dough than philo. Your mama suck my dick, tell her keep it on the D-Lo. I keep it underground, your commercial like Vivo.
Case closed, never seen before. Blow it up, C4, hide the Benz by the seashore. All about the peso, 10 seconds C-note. Next year I'm in the movies, Tarantino. I'm in the Costa Rica, piece of Totino. You got a low self-esteem, you can rent my ego.
Neato, neato, neat, neat, neato. Neato, neato, neat, neat, neato. We're neato, we're neato. Look, mom, we're neato. Look, kids, we're neato.
We're really neato.
Neato, neato, neat, neat, neato. Neato, neato, neat, neat, neato. We're neato, we're neato. Look, mom, we're neato.
Neato, butt naked in the El Camino. I'm white like Barry, not brown like Nina. Dirt nasty, don't ask me what's neato while I'm shitting on the track like Waka Flocka Seagulls. Don't look to the people unless you wanna see your grandma sitting on my meatball. Locked up in Chino, got shanked by a Latino for a bag of hot.
Can I get the double chocolate milk cake? Double chocolate fudge? Yeah.
Short and fat like Danny DeVito. Barely legal, hotter than a jalapeno when she dropped to her knees and did the Tim Tebow.
Neato, neato, neat, neat, neato.
What are you gonna do? Knock on it or?
Yeah. That's all I have to do, right? Is knock on the window?
Yeah. What'd you do?
I lost my glasses.
Marshall walked into the foyer, totally naked and hard as a rock.
I don't know why, but I thought your shirt said thing.
He could joust with his erection, it was so hard.
And I was like,
Mom was waiting there, spread eagle and getting herself hot. Elbow deep in her stink slit. He could tell she was ready for the long, hard ride. He sauntered over to her, ready to do what Daddy showed him on those dark, secret nights Daddy told him never to tell anyone else about. He thrusted his purple-headed warrior into his mother's hot gates, hoping for better Christmas presents instead of the harsh anal punishment he got last year. What he received was a world of pleasure beyond the flesh. His mother's pussy contracted and pulsated with his unrelenting thrusting, motion growing ever tighter.
So yeah, Christina has.
He was in pure incestual nirvana. Next he quickly pulled his pulsating cock out of her cunt and uninvited rammed his giant member into her sweaty asshole. She screamed as if in agony, never having taken in the ass from a real man. He came and the cum flowed like wine out of her asshole. She held him in her arms and told him the story of Peter Pan until he fell asleep.
That's nice. I got stuck watching my nephew again. He's such a dweeb. He's such a dweeb, but I guess he is kinda cute. He told me about this game he heard about called Truth or Dare. I'd never heard of that one. I instantly dared him to caress my bare ass. He managed to cut my entire backside in one hand. It felt really good. And Kyle Gostegi takes the rumps here. And I accidentally farted a wet fart. I was so embarrassed. To my surprise, I heard Dustin giggle and fart behind me. When I turned around, Dustin was sucking on his middle finger. I began to suck my own dick. Yeah, I can do that.
I think Tim has it.
He then tried to do the same, but was unable, and he was sad. I consoled him by molding a dildo out of a freshly laid dookie brick. And guiding it along the crevice of his bum. The cheeks squeezed and squished and started to drip down his once white, smooth thighs.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, good. We're on like page 3. I'm scared, he whispered back to me as I mounted him. As I had second thoughts, I then remembered, what would Jesus do? And proceeded to enter him. It was strangely familiar. That's when I realized this was not our first romp. 3 years ago, my aunt was teaching me to change Dustin's diaper. I made a mental note of how puffy his genitals were. I remembered how his tiny balls felt in my enormous mouth. Sorry, his tiny baby balls felt in my enormous mouth. I wanted to see how much of him I could take. I got both ankles in easily. But as the knees passed the back of my tongue, I started to gag. Vomit gargled up between my lips and his legs. I was in agony, but I looked up at his dick, and I had to have it in my mouth again. Remembering that story made my dick go 3 sizes, like the Grinch's heart. I tried pulling out of Dustin's 6-year-old asshole, but my dick had become so engorged that it wouldn't budge. So I shoved until my dick started to bend around the bend in his colon. I came. Then I pulled out and started to scissor his balls against my balls and taint. My dick was still hard. We both pooped a bit. Then I bent over and put both of our dicks into my mouth. This is the last page. As his and or my piss, who could tell at that point, rocketed down my throat, I thought I tasted blood. Screams filled the living room. Blood-curdling 6-year-old screams. Stop it, Uncle. Stop it, please. But I couldn't. I had tasted his lifeblood, and I needed to suck that man dry. His body fit well into the hole I dug. Mexico is lovely this time of year.